Quick update on the Chevelle. Got a few more things installed, a few more things lined up. She's getting closer and closer. You can see rear bumper. I've set in the glass and I'm still gluing in the headliner. That's what's hanging down. I need clips, which I don't have, in order to clip and glue that to hold it in place while it's drying. Got the panels a little closer. I'll go through the front side. Got a little sunshine in Sacramento today. So that's what the front bumper looks like. I don't know if you consider that daily driver quality or not. This is what the engine compartment is starting to look like. I still need to install the heater box, which would pull that up in there. And I do have the correct wiring harness holder for that. There's a Harrison radiator. I have an AC Delco alternator that's supposed to be correct. And I'm getting ready to bleed the brakes. Got someone coming over to look at it. It drives and runs. And I've killed all my batteries trying to start it. There's the front windshield. I have the trim, but I'm again still working on the headliner. So the headliner would have to go in, and then the windows would be cemented in and trim applied. I'm still polishing, getting ready for the final shoot. If we go inside, we see the original steering wheel, the center cap. I put this in. I have both of them, this and the one that says Chevelle. This is a tilt, so you can tilt down like this. There's your knee knocker. And there is the radio. And still need the knobs for the radio and the cover, which would come as a kit. The kit's $150 to $200 something dollars, and that includes this. It needs to be replaced because this is gold. It's supposed to be chrome. And I have the glove box and ashtray. I'm still working on those. Here's a choke. This is the his and hers shifter. Those that don't know, basically what you do is you shift as a regular car on this side. You go over here and you shift like this first. Slap it forward as hard as you can. That gives you second. Slap it forward again. It gives you third, and you're back over. And you close this. And it works as a regular transmission shifting mechanism here. And all the, you have locking components in here. And you have a full console. If you don't like this, I'm sure some Pontiac people would love to trade. See if I can back up, give you an idea of what you're dealing with. This is the chrome that this is supposed to be. Someone was asking if this is a Chevelle tilt or just a General Motors tilt. I have no way of knowing. But either way, if you want to get back to original, it shouldn't be all that difficult to swap this out for a non-tilt or some other kind of trade. So it gives you some trading stock if you need that. Here's the headliner. It's a PUI, and I need to clamp and glue, but that gives you an idea. And that's the back seat area. These seats, it has been pointed out that these are not Chevelle seats. Someone said that these could be recovered and you would end up with the Chevelle seats, meaning correct interior for the 66. So a little bit of work if you want to be authentic to 66. And I am getting ready for the final shoot. However, it's looking like it will not sell because I'm getting more and more complete. And it looks like it's going to go back into deep storage. Just give you an idea, it comes with 2 sets of rims. You got pizza cutters for the front, Krager, and some wide Kragers for the back. And what I have on there now is staggered center lines. On the frame, it's Original unrestored. See if we get enough daylight to get under here. New tank, new Holley fuel pump, electric, chrome ladder bars, air shocks, positive traction, chrome diff cover. I have another chrome diff that's in better condition. B&M transmission pan. You can see the deep sump oil pan up front. A lot of speed parts on the engine. Pavement pounder dual exhaust. You can see those. Standard turbo mufflers, headers, dual exhaust. You see the condition underneath. People that have looked at this in person say underneath is beautiful. And you get all good steel. This is, there's no replacement panels on this. And you can see inside the trunk. I don't know if this will show up well, but you get all good steel. So if you want to bring it back to another color, you can use this as your blocking coat and go from there. It's all steel up here. Nothing's been patched over. The antenna's been removed, the hole for the antenna. The fender's been painted inside and out. These have been painted so you have good protection. This, of course, is a big block. It should be of the generation. It's 4-bolt main block, 12 of 65 heads, Harlan Sharp roller rockers, springs, push rods, all that oversized. It's done correct by Cascar, local machine company. He did some little port and polish cleanup work on the heads. And you got the MSD box over here, MSD billet distributor, Edelbrock torquer intake. You got a Demon carburetor, mechanical, and aluminum water pump. I have a steel water pump that comes with it. You got a new starter. You can see the headers, dual exhaust, original braking system, and cowl tag, VIN tag up there in front. That's in place. So you get some pretty good stuff here to deal with if you want to go back to Marina Blue, or if you want to keep it black, or if you want to block this out, or whatever you want to do. The trim work is original stainless, and all the glass on the sides are all in and got it pretty well lined up. Got weather stripping that's needed on this side up here and along the inside of the door, and that should complete all the weather stripping on with this, and that would make all the weather stripping new because I have the new fuzzies. I'm waiting to finish polishing to install those, and that would pretty much complete it. So at this point what we have is final shoot for a flow coat on the paint, and so there'd be some blocking, some sanding, and then the final shoot. You got some carpet and alignment and bolt things up, and I'm going to get a new battery for it and start dialing in the engine pretty soon. I don't know if I'll have time to do that before it goes into storage, and then at that point it'll probably be taken off the market because I'm seeing that very few people want anything short of absolutely perfectly completed, at which point the price will just go up accordingly. So it looks like the idea to try and sell this as a project where someone would get a discount and would complete the project where they would knock off, say, 10 grand off the price. It looks like that whole idea just doesn't pan out, because it really doesn't look like anybody wants to spin wrenches on this. So looks like I'm gonna have to put it into storage, go to another game plan, and take it back out some other time. And at that point, it may not even be up for sale anymore. So I appreciate you looking at it. And if you're interested, I'm on Craigslist right now, San Francisco Bay Area Craigslist. And I posted a couple of other places. If you're interested, you can shoot me an email and search for 1966 Chevelle SS138 VIN. This is a true 138, and you get all the documentation with it, and you get a 4-bolt main motor, and it runs and drives, and depending on when you come to pick it up, it will be either near complete or nearer to complete, and maybe we can even go for a test drive if I get around to bleeding the brakes and a few other little things. Thank you.